Yep, that's right. It's Group D now. Hello, everyone. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome to Sports City. And it's now time for our World Cup preview, Group D. Yes, that is right. Group D is where we are at right now. We did look at Groups A, B, and C, which had in Group A, of course, was the Netherlands, Qatar, Senegal, Ecuador. Group B, England, Wales, USA, Iran. Group C, Argentina, Poland, Mexico, Saudi Arabia. And now Group D, France, Denmark, Australia, Tunisia. Here's an interesting point. Every time France has won the World Cup, Denmark has been in their group. But also in the same breath, if you look at past World Cup winners in recent times, they will get eliminated in the group stage of the next World Cup. So France, they won the World Cup in 1998. And you know what happened the following World Cup? Yeah, they were eliminated in the group stage of 2002. Brazil won 2002 and they were eliminated in the quarterfinals of 2006. 2006 was won by Italy. They were eliminated in the group stages of 2010. Spain won 2010 and in 2014 they were eliminated in the group stages. 2014 was won by Germany and they were eliminated in group stages of 2018. So will France follow that trend of Italy, Spain, Germany? Let's see, shall we? Personally, I don't expect that trend to continue. What trend that France will be hoping to continue on is that there's only two teams in World Cup history that has won the World Cup back-to-back. Brazil, 58 and 62, and also Italy, 1934 and 1938. Yep, that is right. So, Group D, France, Denmark, Australia, and Tunisia. France didn't look so good at the European Championships. They were eliminated in the round of 16 by Switzerland. And there are some injury concerns as well with Paul Pogba. There is a doubt that he will be missing the tournament as he recovers from his injury. So that's something that we will keep a very, very close eye upon. But in terms of key players, without a shadow of a doubt, Kylian Mbappe, Antoine Griezmann, Olivier Giroud, those are some key players that we have to specifically keep a very, very close eye upon. Who else could break into this French team? Well, we'll see if Neil Maupay can make the final squad, the Everton player right now. Between the nets, we're looking at Steve Mandanda, Alphonse Areola, or Hugo Lloris. In defence, we're looking at the likes of Benjamin Pavard, Raphael Varane, Upamecano, who is at Bayern Munich. Those are some players that we can keep an eye on in terms of defensive element of the game. Lucas Hernandez, Theo Hernandez, Luca Digne. In midfield, N'Golo Kante. He is the glue that will need to keep this team together for the French team to make progress within this competition. And how could we forget Eduardo Camavinga, born and raised in Cameroon to Congolese parents, but his family moved to France when he was only 2. So basically, France is basically his home for the past 17 years of his life. Let's go to Denmark, and I want you to listen carefully to what I have to say. Denmark are my dark horses for the World Cup. Denmark are the dark horses for me. Outside of the traditional favourites, Denmark. If you saw the way how they performed at the European Championships, you'll know exactly what I mean. And you can even say we saw elements of it at the 2018 World Cup in Russia as well. Remember, it was a penalty shootout that eliminated Croatia, that eliminated Denmark against Croatia. Of course, the quarterfinals was against Russia. So it very much could have been an England-Denmark semi-finals at the World Cup. But it is what it is. Denmark's history in the World Cup, this will be their 6th World Cup appearance. They made it to the round of 16 in 1986. 1998 they went to the quarterfinals, 2002 round of 16, 2010 group stage exit, and of course 2018 a round of 16 exit. Key players for them to keep a close eye upon, well, we have to start in net. Kasper Schmeichel, he's going to be extremely pivotal to this team. Christian Eriksen, 30 years old, this will be his 3rd World Cup. He is going to be extremely critical as well. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, he's going to be needed as well. My only concern is where the goal is going to come from up front. But they're young players that can make an impact. Like Damsgaard, we saw him at the European Championships last year, didn't we? But apart from Damsgaard, we're looking at the likes of Kasper Dolberg, who has quality. Martin Braithwaite, but not as clinical as you'd want them to be. But as we know in a World Cup, this is where persons raise their intensity, raise their performances, so they could very much make an impact there. Andreas Christensen at the back. Rasmus Christensen at Leeds United, all the key players for this Danish team. And I'm telling you right now, if Denmark tops this group, they're going all the way to the semi-finals. I've made it clear. If they come second in this group, then they'll play Argentina, I think, in the round of 16. And if they beat Argentina, yeah, they'll go all the way. Tunisia now. Let's look at the Tunisian team, as this is their 6th World Cup appearance. 1978, they were eliminated in the group stages. 1998, 2002, 2006, and 2018, they were also eliminated in the group stages. They've only won 2 games in World Cup history. Their last win in World Cup history came in 2018, where they defeated Panama by 2-1. Yes, that is right. They defeated CONCACAF Team Panama by 2-1. They didn't qualify for the next round of the competition, as they suffered losses to Belgium and England within the tournament. It's so interesting because Tunisia's wins at the World Cup have come up against CONCACAF teams, and there's no CONCACAF team in this group. They defeat Mexico in 1978 and they defeated Panama as well in 2018. So those have been their only victories in the World Cup. But every World Cup they've played in, they've at least registered 1 win or 1 draw. So let's see if they can be able to continue that sort of trend. You know, Jamaican referee Peter Prendergast did officiate in one of Tunisia's games. Yes, that was Russia against Tunisia at the 2002 World Cup. Let's now go down under, shall we, as we look at the Socceroos. That's right, Australia. Australia, this is also their 6th World Cup appearance. Their first appearance came in 1974 in Germany, and they were eliminated in the group stages. 2006, when the World Cup was hosted also in Germany, they made it to the round of 16. Yes, that is right, as they had quite a tournament to remember, defeating Japan and also a draw against Croatia. Round of 16, they played against Italy, and in the last minute of the game, the Italians won a penalty, and the Italians converted, and guess what? That eliminated Australia. 90+5 with Francesco Totti. Yeah, that's basically how things matched up from there. That was a special Australia team, bearing in mind that, you know, they went far in the FIFA Confederations Cup a few years earlier. It was an Australian team to really remember. 2010, they won a game, they defeated Serbia. 2014, they didn't win any games. 2018, which took place over in Russia, they drew 1 game in that tournament as they took on the Danish outfit, Denmark, in that tournament. They drew that game in particular in the tournament, but matches against us, the French team, and of course they also took on Peru, but they lost those games in particular. Mila Jedinak scoring both goals for Australia within that tournament, but he's not around. So who is the Argentine team, rather the Australian team, going to look up to? Aaron Moy. Aaron Moy is the player to look out for, the midfielder. He is going to be the key component to this Australian team. My thoughts about the top 2 for this group? France, Denmark, top 2, Australia 3rd, and Tunisia 4th. Do you agree? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Sports City.